entertainmentbuddha.com.
Hey everyone, Matt Haywood here from entertainmentbuddha.com, bringing you the latest episode of our 15 Minutes of Fame YouTube series. I know, it's out of control. So anyways, today's game that we're featuring, if this is your first time watching 15 Minutes of Fame, essentially an EB staff or any of them, usually me, we pick a game, and it could be any game, new, old, super retro, futuristic, it doesn't matter, and we throw it up and we record and we play it for 15 minutes. Now as far as the 15-minute deal, the clock, we'll throw a clock up on the video and that will start counting the moment gameplay begins. So now I'm talking about the game and menus and all that stuff. You will not get the clock. So anyways, Paperbound's from Dissident Logic. It's essentially a Super Smash Brothers type of brawler game with a few unique twists, such as the ability to change gravity, which you'll see once we start getting some gameplay going here. So, as you can see, there's a couple modes. You have free-for-all, which is the single player, and then there's teams, which is, obviously, you can team up. So, this is a local couch multiplayer game. It does not have online multiplayer. It does have bots if you want to practice, but this game's definitely best experienced with 4 people on the same couch. Alright, so let's take a look at what free-for-all has to offer. So there's 3 main modes. We have, classic versus. This is the standard, just brawling mode. It's you versus everyone else. And you have a set amount of kills, and whoever gets there first wins, but you have to get through a tear in the level to actually win, which you also see play out in the game, so that makes things a little bit interesting. Just because you get the most kills doesn't mean you're going to win the match. Alright, there's also a survival mode and the kind of long live the king. Survival, you have lives. Long live the king. Whoever gets first kill becomes the king, and as they kill people, the score racks up. So you can see those also carry over to the team-based modes. Alright, so let's dive into a free-for-all. We'll just do a classic versus. Show you some of the characters here. So there's a bunch of characters created for the game, and there are characters from other indie games that Dissident Logic got into Paperbound. So here we're checking out Monk. You can change their colors. Some additional. These are all Paperbound characters now. And here we go. Like I said, there's also other indie games. So you got Captain Viridian here. Yeah, there's people like the Goblin King. You got John View, the Protector, Juan, Locksmith, the Gentleman. So cool that they were able to mix these other indie game characters into Paperbound. And then we're just going through the remaining Paperbound characters. Got to get the right color. Alright, so we still have not started any gameplay, so I'm not going to start the clock just yet, but we're getting there. Alright, so before each match, not only can you choose your arena, but you also have some options. You can set how many kills you need to win, how many bots you want to play with if you're using bots, as well as advanced options here where you can change the scoring type, if you have unlimited scissors, no scissors at all, ink bombs, all this fun stuff. So you can really tailor each match to how you like to play. Alright, so the whole name Paperbound comes from the fact that the levels are based on 5 classic literary works. So each level is themed after the book it's in. So we have Journey to the Center of the Earth, Skull Kingdom, Book of Five something, Book of the Dead, and then Dante's Inferno. Alright, so let's look at some Journey to the Center of the Earth. So like I said, all the maps or the levels are going to reflect the overall tone and theme of the book they're from. Skull Kingdom has some of my favorite. I really like Sorrow Skull Mountain right there. It's a fun one, especially on some of the team-based modes. These maps just look beautiful, and that almost looks like watercolor painting right there. These are all kind of Egyptian-themed maps. They have some good capture to Quill. And then Inferno, these are the most brutal maps, because if you can see that red going around the screen, that's some sort of bloody lava stuff, so if you hit it, you die. Gotta love that eye, that's a good map. Pages of Pain, that's interesting. And then the Grinder, it's moving, and it moves into that lava, so you gotta be on your toes. Alright, so let's do our first match. Let's just check out a map from Journey to the Center of the Earth. Controls, super simple. Jump, melee, gravity inversion, ink bomb, and throwing those scissors. Alright, so the clock has begun. 15 minutes on the clock. And I'm just going to let you watch me play. I'll commentate when I feel the need to. Which is right now. So again, I'm playing against 3 bots. And I'm the guy that's getting my butt kicked. Again, the goal here is to get to 10 kills. Once you get to 10 kills, a tear will open up. You have to get to that tear before you are killed, or it will close, and you have to get another kill to reopen it. The AI is pretty brutal, as you can see here. They're going to pick on me and each other. Sometimes they're, dumb as a doorknob. Other times they are grand champions. I mean, they're like MLG style players. As you can see, I'm doing very poorly. Guardian now has a tear open, so the Guardian has to get to that tear before we kill him, which he did. So he wins. Boo-hoo for us. At the end, you get a report out of your kills and how you killed people. There's my measly 3 kills. I know. I'm so proud of myself. Alright, let's move on to another book just to give you a sampling of the different flavors of levels and art designs you get here. So we'll go into the Skull Kingdom, Sorrow Skull Mountain. You gotta love the loading time in Paperbound. I mean, it is snap, snap, snap. Alright, see if I can do better this time. So far, so good. 2-2. You see us flying up and down and sometimes at very rapid speeds. That is due to the gravity inversion. So as soon as you invert gravity, everything changes. Up is no longer up, down is no longer down, left, right, so on and so forth. So you can use it a lot of times, not really in this level because it's kind of tiny, but in a lot of levels, the longer ones, you can use it to kind of jettison yourself across the stage super fast and sometimes catch someone midair with a scissor throw or, a deadly karate chop. Alright, so John View's already at 10. So every time he gets a kill, his tear's going to open, but we keep killing him, so his tear closes. Get him! I'm trying to save him! Yeah, alright, so I killed him, so the tear closes. Now he has to get another kill, which he already has, so another tear will open. And notice the tears are random. They don't always show up in the same spot. So you can imagine playing this with friends, and especially when these moments are happening where you got 3 people real close and one guy keeps opening tears, but we keep closing them all. The type of chaos that could cause on your couch. So maybe a few fists thrown, but definitely a jolly good time gaming with friends, local style. Even though we are over 10 kills, we still have to get more than John View for the ability to open our own tear. So he's still in the power position here. Although I'm catching up. One off. Oh, he got another one. And he wins. So boo-hoo on me again, thwarted by the bots. Alright, let's go for one more classic versus. We'll head over here to a book of 5. I missed that one. And I call this the Eye of Sauron, or it could even be Smaug's Eye, So you can see in some levels, the environment itself can play into it. So when you got that thing spinning around, people can pin you up on it and get you trapped and kill you easy. You can get your navigation screwed up by it and kind of get killed from behind. So some of the levels do offer a little bit of interactivity. Not doing so hot this time around. I'm already losing 8 to 6 to 2 to 3. Me with 3, so I'm way off. The scissors, again, that's an option you can choose. You can have, do you get infinite out of scissors? Do you spawn with scissors? So on and so forth. Once you throw them, they will stick into the wall and you can pick them back up. So you can pick up enemy scissors over your own. You also have an ink bomb, which I'm sure you've seen throughout these few matches, where with the B button or the circle button, if you throw it, you can kill them with ink too. So you got your melee, you've got the scissor throw, and then you've got ink bombs. Those are your attacks. And the Guardian wins again. I did catch up though. I got up to 10 kills, but that's not good enough. Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, people. We all know that. Alright, so let's back out. You have to back all the way out to change the mode. Let's do some team games now. So let's start with Capture the Quill. This is Paperbound's equivalent to Capture a Flag, albeit on a very tiny level with tons of destruction and death. And they call them the cool team and the hot team, not red versus blue. Just going to drop the score down to 5 to keep things moving. Keep friendly fire off. That can definitely make team play much more interesting. Or frustrating if your friend's a dick. Alright, so this is a good map to show. It's fairly wide, but this is where you can use the gravity to almost suck your way across the map really fast. So in Capture the Quill, your goal here is to get the opposing team's Quill while also defending yours. You can't score if your Quill is gone. So there you can see me, I'm kind of the blue guy on top there. I'm using the gravity inversion to jettison myself over there and quickly back to score on our home Quill. So there's almost a bit of platforming involved in Paperbound, which is not too dissimilar to what you find in Super Smash Bros. But the whole gravity inversion is what changes it up from Nintendo's Brawler. Alright, we're up 3-1. See if me and my bot buddy can pull this one out. One more. Go. Go, bot, go. Yeah, winners, finally. See, all it takes is me and a bot to win. I can't beat the bots by myself, but I can with their help. Let's try a new book and a new level. Or actually, let's try a different mode. We'll go back into teams and we'll do survival. So survival, we each get allotted a certain number of lives. I believe 3 is what I'm going to choose here coming up. And whoever has a life left when everyone else is out of their lives, they win. And this time I'll keep friendly fire on to really screw things up here. Really bring some havoc into the fold. Bad eye, son. This is a great map, but very testy. So watch how quick this match takes place. I am doing the commentary after the fact. Something happened recording live, so apologize for that. But my teammate and I, we die pretty quick. Game over, done. I think I jumped into the lava to kill myself 3 times, so I didn't help at all, and my partner didn't do much better. So let's try it again. Yep, there's me jumping into the blood and killing myself. And doing it again, so I'm out. And we lose again. Told you, these bots are no joke. I mean, it's not as fun playing with people, but they definitely give you practice. Right, this level is a nightmare. There's only a few stable surfaces, but they're on the sides or that little square on the bottom. So you gotta always keep account of, are you spinning the wrong direction? When should you jump? Can you jump? Can you switch gravity without killing yourself? Hey, we lost again. Go us. I think I'm bringing down the bot, to be honest with you. Alright, we're going to back out. I'll show you the last mode, so you get to kind of see a bit of them all. We saw Versus, Quill, Survival. Now we're doing, I think, Long Live the King. So again here, whoever gets the first kill becomes king. You know they're king because you'll see like a glowing aura around them. As long as that person is getting kills of the enemy team, not their own teammate, because you can't kill them, the score will go up until a winner's decided. Check out the Book of the Dead. I kind of like this level here. These 2 little trapezoid deals really make the traversing the level interesting, especially with the gravity inversion. Look down the corner there, the clock is starting to run out, so I'll stop playing as soon as it hits game over. I'll have to try and time it, because again, I'm recording the voiceover post doing the video. We're kicking butt. We're up 7-3. We need to get to 10, and once we get to 10, the tear's going to open, and both of us need to get in. That's where things get tricky when you're playing team mode. Because it's not just one player needs to get through the tear, both do, or it will close. As you've seen, you know, we blew the lead. Now they've come back. It's 10, so they need to, the hot team needs to get through their tear, but we keep preventing them. Although the clock on our 15 minutes of fame is going to prevent anyone from winning, as it's slowly starting to run out. See what I mean? Just because they got there doesn't mean they're going to win. This can go on forever sometimes. So much so, we're not going to get to see the end of this match, unfortunately. Spoiler alert! It's getting so close to the clock running out. No! I mean, they've been trying to get through the portal now for the past 11 kills. So like I said, I mean, this could go on forever. Oh, they got one in. Are they gonna get two? No! Saved by the bot. Back and forth, back and forth. Tear open, tear close. Tear open, tear close. That's it, people. Our 15 minutes is up. So this episode of 15 Minutes of Fame is coming to a close. Hopefully you liked what you saw on Paperbound. It's coming out at the end of this month for the PS4 and PC. Again, it's local player only. Local matches only. You do have bots, but you cannot play online. So this is going to be great for dorm rooms, families, anywhere where you got multiple controllers. You can all sit around the PS4 and give it a go. So we'll be dropping our official review on March 31st when the embargo gets lifted. So make sure to go to entertainmentboo.com and check that out once it releases. Again, this is Matt Haywood from the site, trying to make you a better geek one post at a time. Peace!
entertainmentboo.com